Meditations Book 2, Clean Reading Script by Marcus Aurelius. Welcome. Today we continue our journey through Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. If you watched Book 1, you saw Marcus expressing gratitude, honoring the people who shaped his character. Book 1 was warm, reflective, appreciative. Book 2 is different. Book 2 was written in a war zone. Marcus is camped among the Quadi, a Germanic tribe on the frontier of the Roman Empire. He's surrounded by death, violence, uncertainty. And in this environment, his thoughts turn to mortality. Book 2 is about remembering you will die. It's about the shortness of life, the illusion of fame, the importance of doing your duty without complaint. It's about accepting that time is running out and asking yourself, am I living the way I should? The opening line of Book 2 has become one of the most famous passages in all of Stoic philosophy. It's about getting out of bed in the morning when you don't want to, about facing the day despite difficulty. This book is urgent, it's raw, it's Marcus reminding himself that he could die at any moment, and that should change everything. Let's begin. Book 2 of Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. Section 1. Begin the morning by saying to yourself, I shall meet with the busybody, the ungrateful, arrogant, deceitful, envious, unsocial. All these things happen to them by reason of their ignorance of what is good and evil. But I, who have seen the nature of the good, that it is beautiful, and of the bad, that it is ugly, and the nature of him who does wrong, that he is akin to me, not only of the same blood or seed, but that he participates in the same intelligence, in the same portion of the divinity. I can neither be injured by any of them, for no one can fix on me what is ugly, nor can I be angry with my kinsman, nor hate him. For we are made for cooperation, like feet, like hands, like eyelids. Like the rows of the upper and lower teeth, to act against one another is contrary to nature, and it is acting against one another to be vexed and to turn away. This is one of the most powerful passages in all of Stoicism. Marcus is preparing himself for the day, and he's not naive. He knows what's coming. He will meet difficult people, busybodies who interfere, ungrateful people who take without thanks, arrogant people who look down on others, deceitful liars, envious people who resent your success, unsocial people who refuse cooperation. But here's the key. Marcus says these people act this way because of ignorance. They don't know what's truly good and what's truly bad. They're confused. They think wealth, status, pleasure, these external things will make them happy. So they lie, cheat, manipulate to get them. They're not evil. They're mistaken. And because they're mistaken, Marcus says, I cannot be harmed by them. They can't make me ugly inside. They can't corrupt my character unless I let them. More than that, they're my kin, not just biologically, but spiritually. We all share the same rational nature. We're all part of the same cosmic order. We're made for cooperation, like two hands working together, like upper and lower teeth chewing together, like eyelids protecting the same eye. To work against each other is against nature. To be angry at them, to hate them, to turn away from them, that's working against nature. So Marcus starts his day by reminding himself, people will be difficult, but they're family. They're ignorant, not evil. I will not let them harm me, and I will not hate them. Imagine starting every morning with this mindset, not with dread or anxiety, but with prepared acceptance. Yes, people will be annoying today. Yes, they'll be selfish and frustrating. But I'm ready, I understand why, and I won't let it destroy my peace. This is practical stoicism. This is how you face the world without becoming bitter. Section 2. Whatever this is that I am, it is a little flesh and breath, and the ruling part. Throw away your books. Be distracted no more. It is not allowed. But as if you were now dying, despise the flesh. It is blood and bones and a network, a texture of nerves, veins, and arteries. See the breath also, what kind of thing it is. Air, and not always the same, but every moment sent out and again sucked in. The third is the ruling part. Consider this. You are an old man. No longer let this be a slave. No longer be pulled by the strings like a puppet by selfish impulses. No longer be dissatisfied with your present lot or shrink from the future. Marcus breaks down what he is: body, breath, and mind. The body? Just flesh, blood, bones. A biological machine. It will decay. The breath? Just air moving in and out, temporary, borrowed from the atmosphere. But the ruling part, your mind, your reason, your will, that's what matters. And Marcus says to himself, "You're old, stop being a slave. Stop being controlled like a puppet by your desires and impulses. Stop being dissatisfied with now. Stop fearing the future." He's reminding himself that time is short, that he needs to take control of his mind before it's too late. This isn't morbid, it's clarifying. When you remember your mortality, trivial things lose their power. Section 3, all that is from the gods is full of providence. That which is from fortune is not separated from nature or the interweaving and interlacing of things governed by providence. From there all things flow. Add to this necessity and the welfare of the whole universe, of which you are a part. But that is good for every part of nature which the nature of the whole brings, and what serves to maintain this nature. Now the universe is preserved, as by the changes of the elements, so by the changes of things compounded of the elements. Let these principles be enough for you. Let them always be fixed opinions, but cast away the thirst after books, that you may not die murmuring, but cheerfully, truly, and from your heart thankful to the gods. Marcus presents two possibilities. Either the universe is governed by providence, by intelligence, by the gods, by rational order. In which case, everything that happens is part of a larger plan, even if we don't understand it, or it's just atoms, random particles colliding, no purpose, no meaning. But even if it's atoms, even if there's no divine plan, you're still part of a whole system. And what's good for the whole is what preserves it, maintains it, allows it to function. You are a tiny part of this vast universe. What happens to you is part of the process that keeps everything going. Marcus's point: either way, providence or chaos, accept what comes. If it's providence, trust it. If it's atoms, it doesn't matter anyway. Don't spend your life reading endless books, searching for perfect answers. You'll die before you find them. Instead, die cheerfully. Die grateful, die at peace. We can't control whether the universe has a plan. We can control whether we waste our lives worrying about it or simply live well and accept what comes. Section 4. Remember how long you have been putting this off, how many extensions the gods have granted you, and you have not used them. It is time now to perceive what universe you are a part of, and from what governor of that universe you exist as an emanation, and that a limit of time is fixed for you, which if you do not use for clearing away the clouds from your mind, it will go and you will go, and it will never return. This hits hard. How long have you been putting off living the way you should? How many times have you said, "I'll start tomorrow. I'll change next week. When things calm down, then I'll focus on what matters"? The gods or fate or chance have given you more time, more opportunities, more days, and you've wasted them. But there's a limit. Time will run out. And if you don't use the time you have left to clear away your confusion, your distractions, your bad habits, it will go, you will go, and it will never return. There are no extensions after death, no second chances. No, I'll get to it later. Marcus isn't trying to scare himself, or us, he's trying to wake himself up. How many of us live as if we have infinite time? As if there's always later to become who we want to be? There isn't, the time is now. Thank you for listening to Book 2 of Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. In Book 3, we'll explore wasted time, purpose, and how to live without distraction. If this resonated with you, please like this video, subscribe to continue the series, and leave a comment. What have you been putting off that you need to start today? Until next time, remember, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think.